Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back. It's good to be back. I wanted to go over a clean chart with you guys and show you guys how I plot levels of interest so that I can determine trading plans and how to take trades off of certain levels of interest in the market. So I'm back. I've been gone for a little bit because I've been so busy with my other business and I kind of haven't been motivated to make any videos. I've been trading but not live trading. So just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm gonna go over here and pull up let's see, I want to pull up my stats for you guys on my funded account combine and show you guys what's been going on over there. Alrighty, so before we get into the charting, um, I want to show you guys my progress that I've had trading on the funded account. So my goal is to hit 3,000 right here, you guys can see, and I made $640, and I've been trading for about 11 days that I've traded since I started this. I traded 11 days at a 73% win rate. My average loser was $83.25 that I lost, and the average winning day was $111.30. My worst day being $105.68, and my best day being $216.48. So I was been going back and forth with this because I had to change from platform. I was trading on the HP laptop. I bought a whole HP laptop because I wanted to be able to trade without paying monthly fee for the platform. And what that ended up doing is it was very laggy on my end when I would trade and I would live stream, so I wasn't really able to live stream and trade at the same time without my computer freezing, and that was a big no for me. So what I ended up doing was just going back to my MacBook, and as you guys can see how different the quality is, like it's crazy like how good the quality is on Apple and like how fast the computing is. There's no lagging, none of that. I don't have to worry about any of that. So what I ended up doing was buying a docking station because I didn't think it was possible to be able to connect more than one extended monitor, but I figured out a way how to extend my screen to two monitors, and that helped me out a lot so far. So the news is out. Tradeovate is back. That's the platform that I was using before, and it got removed from the Top Step Combine. So that's why I was hopping from platform to platform, trying to see which platform I liked. And on the Apple software on MacBook, there's only one platform that you can use, and that platform is called MotiveWave. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really like MotiveWave. It took some getting used to. I didn't really like how the trading was on there. I made a couple mistakes on there just trying to learn the process of trading on that platform. I lost money unnecessarily trading on that platform because of glitches from the platform. You also have to pay monthly for that platform, $24 a month. And even though you do pass the test, make $3,000, you still have to continue paying monthly for that platform. It was worth it in my opinion because I didn't want to lag, but at the same time, like now that Tradeovate is back, it's way better to trade on Tradeovate because I can use TradingView and trade on one screen. I don't have to use two screens, one for charts and then one for trading. It's all on one screen and it's so much smoother. You don't have to pay monthly for it. TradingView, I paid for the yearly subscription, so I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the year. So I love Trade08. I love trading on TradingView. It's the best in my opinion. It's so simple, so easy, and it's so effortless to just do your trades on there, do your charting on there, and That's why I hopped on here live so that I can show you guys on a clean chart on how to go ahead and create levels of interest. So let's get right into that. I'm gonna go ahead and put up my chart for you guys. As you guys can see, this is a fresh chart. The September contract for the futures on the S&P 500 expired on Friday, so I haven't traded since Thursday. Uh, for you guys that don't trade futures market, specifically with the S&P 500, there's future contracts that have expiration dates. So the one I was trading, which everybody else was trading as well, was the September contracts. We were using the September contracts and it expired on September 15th. So once the contract expires, you have to move on to the next expiration date, which is December, right here. So I'm now on the December contract. I also use Bookmap, which was not. I use the free version of Bookmap. So when you use the free version of Bookmap, you only get the updated data once the new contract comes out. For example, from Thursday on, or like Wednesday of last week, I was not able to use Bookmap at all. So I was taking a couple trades, without the book, the order book, the heat map. Let me go ahead and show you guys here so you guys can see how the book map looks. First, let me go. Let's see if I can drag it onto this other screen. Yeah, of course I can't. um, let's see, what could I do here for you guys? Because I don't want to go to my main screen and it's gonna look ugly. Let's see, what can I do here? Maybe I can put it on this screen over here to the side. Oh man, this thing can be annoying. Doesn't look like it's working. It's not letting me move it. Alright, well, looks like I'm gonna have to show you guys the book map another time. Anyways, yeah, so let's get right into the video. Let's go over here onto my chart, which I'm already here, and let's create some levels of interest. So this is a clean chart, as you guys can see. There's no levels anywhere on this chart. All I have is my VWAP here, and this is the 3-minute chart. So what I do is I start off on the 4-hour chart, and I like to see the overall trend of the market. So as you guys can see, we've been uptrending. We have this nice uptrend right here, and then we broke the trend here. We couldn't make a higher high. We broke this previous high right here. So what I'm gonna do, the focus that I try to do when I create my levels of interest, is I try to look for the pivot points in the market. And when I say pivot points, I mean the areas where the market hit a certain price and then strongly bounced or rejected. And when I say rejected or bounced, it means like the price hit a certain price, the market hit a certain price, and then after it hit that price, it rejected going higher. It didn't want to go higher. Or in the terms of bounce, the market hit a certain price and then it bounced. Instead of going lower, it kept going higher from that level. It bounced off a certain level. So what I do is I look for these pivot points. Like once you already know how to identify them, it's like engraved in your mind. Like you can just look at any chart and be able to see these levels like off rip. So let me give you guys an example. Like right here, I see a perfect level already. We have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch. That's already like a beautiful level to me. And then based off of, whatever happens in the market, we hit that level, we'll reject. This was a rejection, for example. Another rejection where we hit the price. the market hit the price and then it didn't want to go higher. It kept going lower. Right here, we broke through that level and we rejected over here. And then look, there's a level right here. So what I'm going to do is create another key level right there. And I'm just going to keep doing that at all the major areas. So I see another one right here because this is more of a bounce area. And since we're below this level, we would want to see this level turn into resistance at one point in the near future or long future. So there you go. We have 3 levels already. Let's create some more. Right now we're at a level right here where we bounced once. Here's maybe a potential bounce. We had a bounce right here. So that's already another level. Let's go ahead and create another level. I see a level down here because we went down, we bounced, and then over here again, we went down, we bounced right here, and then we bounced right here. So there you go. We already have a couple levels that we can take trades off of. I just made another level right there where we rejected off of this level once, twice, and maybe in the future we want to reject again. So now that I got those 4-hour levels done, see right here, nice rejection. We have nice rejection right here, a bounce right here, a bounce right here, a bounce right here, a bounce right here, a rejection right here. So we're just going to stick with that until we go ahead and start heading lower. Then we would just make some more levels right here. I'll make some just in case we go lower. We have another level right there. All the pivot points, you see we hit that level, we created support there. The way I trade is support and resistance, supply and demand. I like to follow the trend, so I use trend lines. Try to figure out what the algorithms are if we're seeing some buying algorithms or selling algorithm like this one. And that's how I like to plan my trades. I don't like to predict. Just set my levels, react to those levels once they're hit, plan your trades, and take your trades accordingly. So with that being said, we have the 4-hour down. So the next time frame I like to go to is the 1 hour. And one thing you'll notice is that the higher time frame and the lower time frame, sometimes they can be the same levels, sometimes there can be different levels, and I like to call them macro and micro levels. So with that being said, now we look for some, since this is a 1 hour chart, I still consider this as a macro level. Once we start getting to like the 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, that's when I start considering it as a micro level. And since I just started using Tradeovate again starting today. So tomorrow will be my first day back trading on Tradeovate. And unfortunately, TopStep wasn't able to accommodate people who are using the rhythmic data feed platforms, which was MotiveWave, the one I was using. So the $640 that I made profit on the combine on the test account pretty much goes to waste unless I go back to using that account. But since I love Tradeovate so much, I'm willing to start fresh, start from beginning at $50,000 to make $3,000 all over again, starting from zero, because that's how much I love TradingView and trading on Tradeovate. Plus, I wouldn't have to pay $24 a month anymore for the MotiveWave platform, which is a plus for me. So I'd be saving money in the long run, and that's what I'm pretty much trying to do. Trying to save money in the long run, like that I can go ahead and put that money towards my TopStep funded account. Like that I can keep paying for the test month after month, and then eventually I will pass the test, get funded, and start being able to make actual real money with TopStep's Combine funded express funded account. And what that is that every trade that you take, you're going to be making actual money off of it. And all you got to do is trade normal. They let you keep your first $10,000. So after first $10,000. Once you hit $10,000, then they start taking 10% of every trade that you make, which is a good deal to me. If you make $1,000, you still make 900, they make 100. So it's a good deal to me, and I recommend you guys, if you guys don't have a lot of money to trade with, or if you guys don't want to risk a lot of money, go for the Top Step funded account. You're only risking $50 per month to test your skills. Your goal is to make $3,000, not lose more than $2,000 within the trading month, or not lose $1,000 within a day, because then you'll get locked out of your account. So this teaches you how to be disciplined, it teaches you how to be consistent, and it teaches you that this is a business and not just a gambling scheme. So once you are actually able to be disciplined, consistent, and process oriented, then you can start to make some good money off of it. Alright, so let's go around the 1 hour chart. So far, I see everything the same. These levels still look the same to me. Nothing different that I see on the 1 hour. Sometimes the price will hit a certain level, and then we'll make a new level in the middle of the day, intraday, for put a word on it. It's called intraday. That's when something happens in the trading day from 9:30 to 4 p.m. So we can make a whole new level in the trading day, intraday. So I think I see another level here. I see this little area right here. And with that area, I also see here. And then I see these little wicks right here where there was a rejection. So I'm going to go ahead and put a level there. And I'm going to change this to, let's make it yellow. So let me zoom in for you guys so I can adjust this level accordingly. Make it more like that. There you go. So now you see we rejected, bounced, bounced, tried to bounce, failed, bounced right here, bounced again right there, bounced again right there. Let's keep going. See, we bounced right here once on this green candle, and then we failed. This is a bear trap right here. A lot of sellers trying to trap buyers here and then dumping it down. Then eventually we rejected here, broke above, rejected hard here. Look at that rejection right there. So this is how you create your levels of interest so that you can plan your trades. For example, how can I plan a trade right now off of this level? Well, I see that this level has bounced in the past before. We have this strong move up, we have a bounce right here, a bounce right here, and then we can possibly have another bounce right now again. Unless we break through, then that would invalidate that thesis. So we're not here to predict, we're here to react. And if we see that the market is bouncing there, the probability of it moving up is on our side. And if it doesn't happen, then we just landed on the wrong side of probabilities. So an example of a trade that I could take would be, I'm only risking, let's say I want to put my stop a little bit below 16 points to make 37. That's already like, I think that's like a 2-to-1 there. So I'm risking one, I'm risking 1 times to make 2 times what I'm risking. I don't even know if I said that right, but I'm making 2 times what I'm risking. There you go. That sounds better. So that would be a trade that I could plan. And if that doesn't work out, then what I would want to do is, because I like to have a bearish plan and a bullish plan. A bearish plan means like a plan to sell, and a bullish plan means a plan to buy. So my bullish plan would be right here to buy if we can hold this level like how we did in the past. And if we can hold this level, I want to buy. And if we can't hold this level, my bearish plan would to be make this into resistance like how we did here. See if we can find it again. I really only see one time where we made a resistance right here, barely made a resistance. So you gotta watch out for that too, because sometimes we can make a resistance but quickly break back above. That's where you get screwed over if you're trying to sell. So sometimes I like to be the second seller. I'll wait for this to happen where we make a resistance, retest, and make it a strong resistance, and then sell on the second retest, which will look something like this. I would want to sell, keep my stop above there. First target would be here. That'd be like a 1-to-1. Second target would be this next level. So there you go. We already have. If I want to make it a smaller risk, I can even do like that. Once we break above this area right here, I want to get out the market. That's my bullish and bearish plan. And that's an example of how you guys can set your key levels, your levels of interest in the market, and then plan your trades according to the levels of interest. And the way you start to trust these levels is by doing it over and over and over again and seeing how the market reacts to those levels. I've gotten to the point where my levels are so accurate that I would not even be at the charts and the market will go to my levels and either bounce or reject off my levels perfectly. So now I'm at the point where I just trust my levels and I just stick to them. And if it doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. You can't be right every single time. So with that being said, I hope you guys got some value out of this video, out of this live stream. Hopefully I can live trade tomorrow in the morning, 9:30 a.m. probably. And if I end up doing that, maybe I'll put a notification out there. And we're starting from ground zero all over again. So let's get it, baby. Trading is a long-term game. I've seen people super old trading, so I'm only 23 years old, so I can see myself doing this for the rest of my life. So there's no rush. The most important thing is building your skills, getting your skills up, because these skills that I'm talking about, being able to identify the key levels in the market, being able to read the chart like without even having any of the levels there, it's a skill that will last you for your whole life. And if you have a skill like that, then you can be able to make money for the rest of your life. And that's the goal. So I hope you guys enjoy this content. Leave a comment if you guys have any questions. Leave a like on this video. I put a lot of work into these videos. And thank you guys, for anybody, for tuning in. And if not, then have a